The year is 2012. Stephen Harper was sitting in the Prime Minister's office. Donald Trump was hosting the 12th season of The Celebrity Apprentice. And AI was the name of a weird movie in which Haley Joel Osment plays a robot that malfunctions because he stuffs too much vegetables into his face. There was a website called Facebook where people, actual people, posted on each other's walls, posted pictures taken by cameras, and kept track of their friends. 14 years ago, I set out on a long bike trip with my friend Eric. The following presentation will consist of images and photos that Eric and I posted on Facebook from the road. Eric now lives in Chicago and had a baby 2 weeks ago. Eric's role will be playing by... This is not Eric. This is a different man named Tom, who is recruited based on his height and his willingness to do this. Day 1, Toronto to Pickering. Just ended the first day of my bike trip with Eric. We're on a practice run of a 5-day bike trip from Toronto to Ottawa. He's planning later in the summer to raise funds for maternal health projects. He's got lots of enthusiasm, but I could tell he didn't have a clue what he's doing planning a bike tour. I planned tons of it. So I decided to give him a hand by coming along.
Went on the first leg of a week-long bike trip, preparing for the Mother's Day Bike Challenge coming up in May. My friend Samuel, at the last minute, insisted on coming. He's a great guy, though he keeps telling me that he's planned tons of bike tours, but I'm pretty sure he's never actually been on one. He's a great guy.
Day 2, Pickering to Coburg.
Just about to set off on our second day. Samuel had a really rough time with the wind. Hopefully the weather today will be better for him and we won't be traveling so slowly.
We were really excited when, after 4 hours of cycling, we finally left the municipality of Toronto. While I was inspired by Eric's enthusiasm, the wind was not. Eric struggled.
Logged 104 kilometers today on our way to Coburg. We had a few unplanned detours. I hope in the future Samuel and I can work together in choosing the route. But every time I reach for the map, he shouts, "I am the navigator," and doesn't let me look at it. One highlight, though, was exploring a surprise wetland reserve where we interacted with some beautiful flora and fauna.
Just ended another long day on the road with Eric. Today was tough because we kept getting lost. The map that Eric brought, which I'm pretty sure he ripped out of a world atlas, led us straight into a bog. The brush there cut my shins, which attracted the leeches. Eric kept calling them beautiful. Day 3, Coburg to Belleville. Had a great yoga session with our host in Coburg before hitting the road. It feels so good. My training in India really paid off. All Eric could manage was to do one downward dog, and then he lay motionless on the mat, breathing heavily for the next 20 minutes.
Started the day today with some challenging yoga led by our wonderful host Wendy in Coburg. It was especially challenging because Samuel, teacher's pet, insisted on asking, "Am I doing it right?" with every pose. Stop asking, Sam, you're doing it right. We're all very impressed.
Finally reached the halfway point of my bike trip from Toronto to Ottawa with Eric. See what I have to put up with?
I'm finally in Belleville after a long...
Wait.
Sorry.
What are you doing? Come on! Let's go!
Oh, should I push this?
Day 4, Belleville to Kingston. Oh, did we miss something?
You're up.
Okay. Had a really rough night. Eric kept mumbling in his sleep something about ripping his giant blonde head off and using it as a tote bag. Does anyone know how to make a good shiv out of a toothbrush?
Wow, what a great night. I don't think I've slept that well since I was in the womb. Samuel seems a bit on edge this morning, though. Kingston, here we come. Yay. What happened to all the supplies? I'm hungry, tired, and sad. I don't want to believe it, but I think Samuel may be taking more than his share of the supplies. There's crumbs on his jacket, his breath smells of peanut butter, and every time I look at him, he's either licking Nutella off his fingers or patting his belly and belching loudly. I think he might be trying to weaken me, but I'm too weak to be sure.
Have you ever tried bread, Nutella, peanut butter, and banana as a roadside snack? Amazing. Too bad there was only enough for supplies for 3 sandwiches, so Eric couldn't have any. Also, I hate him. Day 5, Kingston to Perth.
We're in Perth tonight. One more day to go. Oh my golly, I'm looking forward to having a good cry when this is all over. While he usually taunts me from far ahead, yelling, "What's slowing you down, long neck?" Samuel whimpered as he trailed far, far behind today. I guess all the supplies he ate yesterday have made him a big, heavy fat bag. Hashtag big, heavy fat bag.
One more day on the road until I am free of Eric and his drama. His parents really did a number on him. Maybe it's a middle child thing. Am I a big, heavy fat bag, or did Eric put bricks in the bottom of my panniers? No. It's just socks filled with wet dirt. Hashtag long neck will pay. Day 6, Perth to Ottawa.
Have you ever woken from a dream that felt so real that you thought that, in fact, it was real, but in truth, it was a dream in the end after all? How does one tell the difference between truth and reality, falsehood and non-truth, lies and silly make-em-ups? I woke up from one such dream and or real-life experience this morning in Perth. I woke feeling exhilarated and ashamed, excited and perturbed, peppy and a little bummed out. I dreamed of Samuel's bike, which was strange because I hate his bike, as I hate him and his bike. There were cables, there was cable housing, there was the flash of steel, the clipping of wires. My face was luminescent, my teeth glistening in the fire of the rage that raged in my abdominal region. I was anger plus pure energy equals something terrifying. My heart was like boom, boom, boom. When I woke from this dream, I was covered in bike grease, bike blood, the blood of a bike. A set of pliers lay strewn by my bed pillow. Has it happened again? What have I done? Who am I? Who is Eric? Who is Sam? Are we unitary individuals or but archetypes rehearsing the age-old drama of sages and kings? I fear what I have done. Do I regret it? Does the bear regret pooping in the woods? There is a monster inside of me, unrepentant as the pooping bear. What have I done? Were the doctors right?
Eric is acting really strange. What is he doing in the bathroom? He's been weeping and heaving in there for the past 20 minutes. What has he done?
Update. Had a really great talk with Samuel this morning about the tour and our friendship. We identified all the things that we felt we needed to improve upon, and we are ready to get back on the road as BFFs again. Ottawa, here comes Eric and Sam. Where is that guy?
Update. I had a really good talk with Eric this morning about the tour and our friendship. It's been very difficult for both of us, but especially for Eric, but also for me. We came to an understanding that going on like this would certainly lead to the end of not only our friendship, but maybe even our lives. It was a tough decision, but we agreed that it would be best for us to go our separate ways from here and give each other some time to heal, mostly for me, but also for Eric. Maybe someday, many years from now, we will all pretend to laugh about this.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
We're currently not on speaking terms. And I was wondering if you could ask my friend if we missed the turn a couple kilometers back. I think we may have missed it.
whether you're the navigator.
Hi, my friend and I, we're always speaking terms right now. Pass on that. Yeah. Your friend would like you to stop reading and take your bus home.
You tell him that he is a giant. I'm thinking fishing trip.
Time.
Thank you, Samuel. Any question? Do we have one question for Samuel from the audience?
I have several questions.
Would you do another one and read all the comments? That look pretty good.
There's another version of this that's an hour and a half long. Another time.
Okay, thank you for the condensed version.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to take a 10-minute break so you can stock up on your refreshment, and we're going to get the mic going for the last two speakers.